Hey everyone, Susan here, and you're watching Dank Network. And in partnership with Leafbuyer.com, we're here to bring you the latest in cannabis news. If you're interested in the medical benefits of cannabis, but you're turned off to the idea of inhaling it through smoking or vaping, then other consumption methods could be more up your alley. For example, you can eat cannabis, and there are countless recipes that walk you through the process of making infused cannabis butter or cannabis oils. Cannabutter or canna-oil can be added into all kinds of food, including snacks, dips, salads, pastas, sweet treats, and more. Although the effects won't be felt as quickly from ingesting cannabis through food, this is a healthier alternative compared to other consumption methods. When making homemade infused cannabis butter or cannabis oil, there are a few aspects you must be aware of. For starters, you must decide whether you want your infused cannabis butter or oil to be higher in CBD or THC content. From there, select a cannabis strain that has a higher CBD or THC percentage based on your preference. Once you choose your desired strain, you must extract oil from it and infuse it into butter or oil. Now, if you choose to use oil as your base, the most common ones include coconut, grapeseed oil, avocado, and olive oil. After selecting the butter or oil, you will then combine the CBD or THC-rich plant material, which can either consist of ground-up flower or leaf trim byproducts, with whichever form of butter or oil you choose. Now, at this point, you'll pour the plant material and butter or oil mixture into a saucepan and expose it to low heat while simmering it for about 45 minutes. Now, this slow cooking simmering process is important because it helps avoid vaporization of the plant material and the remaining cannabinoids. Now, after letting the mixture simmer for a while, the cannabis butter or oil should be completely infused. Then you'll want to strain the leftover plant material from the warm simmered liquid. From there, let the liquid mixture cool off for a while so it can solidify. Now, once you go through all these steps, you'll be able to use the end product. Now, some people do prefer their infused cannabis butter or oil to be extra strong, especially if they use cannabis strictly for medical purposes. Now, to do that, cannabis butter can be made from concentrates like wax or hash, but keep in mind that the end product will be very strong. In addition, if you're interested in making your own hash butter, make sure you start small and work your way up, since hash is extremely strong and hard-hitting. Also, make sure you measure everything out correctly and work with small dosages. Now, when starting off, use 4 tablespoons of your choice of butter. Then add 1 gram of organic decarboxylated hash into a saucepan. You can also add in some garlic, red pepper flakes, and or Italian herbs to give it a more flavor, but that is only optional. Next, simmer the mixture of hash and butter on low-medium heat until the butter melts. Then whisk all the ingredients together until the hash melts into the butter and cooks. And you're going to want to cook this for about 20 to 30 minutes until all the hash gets dissolved into the butter. After following these steps, you will then have created infused cannabis butter from concentrate, which can then be used for many different purposes. And that's the news you can use. I'm Susan with Dank Network, sponsored by Dank's Wonder Emporium, a premier cannabis retailer in Olympia, Washington. With over 300 different strains, Dank's Wonder Emporium prides itself on having the largest selection and always the best prices on everything the cannabis industry has to offer. Open 8 a.m. until midnight, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and Leafbuyer.com, the #1 online resource for cannabis deals and specials. Leafbuyer.com aims to provide valuable information for the savvy cannabis consumer. And as always, if you like this video or you like what I do on this channel, remember to hit that like button. If you're new here, then hit subscribe. And as always, I'm Susan with Dank Network. Be sure to live higher.